Right now, far beyond the planets, two machines are leaving the solar system. They are cold, silent, almost alone. But attached to them is something strange. A golden record carrying voices, music, images, and greetings from a planet that may one day be gone. Voyager was built to study the outer planets, but in the deep future, it may become something else entirely. Humanity's last message. In 1977, NASA launched two spacecraft, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, weeks apart. At the time, the mission was already ambitious. They were sent to visit Jupiter and Saturn, and if everything went perfectly, Voyager 2 would continue to Uranus and Neptune, a grand tour of the outer planets. No spacecraft had ever attempted a journey like it. But the timing was rare. The outer planets were aligned in a way that happens only about once every 176 years. That alignment allowed Voyager to use gravity itself as a slingshot, stealing momentum from each world and moving deeper into space. Voyager sent back images that changed how humanity saw the solar system. Jupiter was not just a giant ball of gas. It was a violent world of storms, lightning, radiation, and strange moons. On Io, Voyager saw active volcanoes, the first ever discovered beyond Earth, erupting above a moon of Jupiter. Europa looked like cracked ice, possibly hiding an ocean beneath. Saturn revealed rings more complex than scientists had imagined. Then Voyager 2 went farther. It showed Uranus as a tilted, frozen world, and Neptune as a blue world with the fastest winds ever measured. For the first time, the outer planets were not distant dots. They were worlds. But Voyager's most haunting image came after its main mission. In 1990, as Voyager 1 was moving away from the planets, Carl Sagan and others asked NASA to turn it around one last time. It looked back across more than 6 billion kilometers, and there, suspended in a beam of sunlight, was Earth. Not as a world of nations, not as a place of borders, wars, cities, or history. Just a pale blue dot, a single pixel in the dark. Everything we have ever known was inside that point of light. Every empire, every language, every person who ever lived. Seen from deep space, Earth was almost nothing. And somehow, it became more precious. Today, Voyager 1 is the farthest human-made object ever sent from Earth, more than 24 billion kilometers away. It crossed the heliopause, and where the sun's influence fades and interstellar space begins. Voyager 2 has crossed it too. They are no longer moving through the familiar solar system. They are entering the space between stars, but they are also dying. Their power comes from radioactive decay. Every year, that power weakens. NASA has been turning off instruments one by one, trying to keep them alive as long as possible. Sometime in the coming years, Voyager will fall silent. No final explosion, no dramatic ending. Just a last signal, then nothing. But silence will not mean the mission is over, because each Voyager carries a message. The Golden Record, a 12-inch gold-plated message from Earth. It is a gold-plated copper disc, a time capsule for anyone, or anything, that might find it. On it are sounds from Earth, waves, thunder, birds, heartbeat, footsteps. There is music from many cultures and eras. There are greetings in 55 human languages. There are images of our planet, our bodies, our science, and our place in the cosmos. It is not really a map for aliens. It is something stranger. A portrait of humanity made at one moment in time and thrown into the dark. The chance that another civilization will ever find Voyager is almost impossibly small. Space is too vast. Stars are too far apart. And Voyager is tiny, a small room-sized machine drifting through an ocean without shores. But that may be what makes it powerful. The Golden Record was not only made for whoever finds it, it was made for us. It asked a question most civilizations may never get to ask: if we could send one message into eternity, what would we say? Not our arguments, not our borders, not our money, not our noise, but our music, our languages, our children, our oceans, our heartbeat. In the far future, Earth will change, the continents will move, the sun will grow brighter. The languages on the Golden Record may vanish. The people who built Voyager will be forgotten, One day, even the cities that launched it may be dust, but Voyager will keep moving, even without power or contact. Long after its power dies, long after its instruments freeze, long after its antenna stops pointing home, it will continue through interstellar darkness, carrying a message from a world that wondered if it was alone. Voyager is no longer just a spacecraft. It is a memory, a bottle thrown into the cosmic ocean. And maybe, long after we are gone, it will still be out there, drifting, waiting, carrying the last human message into eternity.